Welcome back to Views with Hughes, your Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so yet, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and also click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. All right, so Ezra Miller, the Flash star and actor, has pled not guilty after making an appearance in a Vermont court. So if he's found guilty, he may face up to 26 years in prison, which I doubt that would happen, okay? So Variety reports that the actor pled not guilty to burglary charges in the Vermont court on Monday morning, which is this morning, and Miller, who was charged with burglary into an occupied home and petty larceny, faces up to 26 years in prison if convicted of both charges. Now, this doesn't include the previous cases that he had in the past, where in Hawaii, let me see if I can find it here. I went past it, I believe. Yeah, back in Hawaii, Miller was faced with actually assaulting somebody, as well as disorderly conduct and harassment, and then for second-degree assault less than 4 weeks later. Now, Miller pled no contest after the assault charge and paid a $500 fine and $30 court costs, okay? So in other words, he just got a slap on the wrist, all right? So it says here that Miller appeared in Bennington Superior Court virtually with his lawyer. The actor accused of breaking into the residence in Stanford, Vermont, when Miller stole the different alcoholic beverages back in May. Okay, and then the Vermont State Police discovered several missing bottles of alcohol from the property while the homeowners were not present. And after collecting statements and reviewing surveillance footage, police charged Miller with felony larceny. And the a lot of words jumbling. The petty larceny charge states that the stolen items were less than $900 in total value. And then the felony burglary charge has a maximum of 25 years in prison and a $1,000 maximum fine. So the larceny charge is a maximum of 1 year and similar $1,000 fine. So he had to pay $2,000 and face 26 years in prison if convicted, which I highly doubt that would happen because, hey, like a lot of celebrities have gotten off scot-free, you know. So his lawyer stated in the statement that Ezra Miller this morning pled not guilty to one count of burglary and one count of petty larceny in Vermont Superior Court, and accepted the court-imposed conditions of not contacting or entering the home of the inhabitants. Ezra would like to acknowledge the love and support they have, and Ezra goes by they, them pronouns, they have received from the family and friends who continue to be a vital presence in their ongoing mental health, says Miller's attorney, Lisa B. Shuckrott. All right, so it says here also that the Vermont charges were just a couple of controversies. So we also remember what happened over in Iceland. Who was accused of starting a cult, also assaulting a fan, and then over Hawaii where he assaulted somebody as well. And then also there were times where it was reported that he took somebody who he knew since she was a little girl and who's a Native American and took her across the country and stuff, while even though she's 18. And then it's also stated that he also took a woman and her kids to Vermont from Hawaii to live on his farm. All right. So it's been like one thing after another with Ezra Miller, and I'm pretty sure David Zaslav has caught light of this too, you know. But I'm highly doubtful that he's going to be convicted. He'll be tried in court because he got to make that appearance in January, okay? But other than that, if I were Miller, I'll go ahead and just take it easy, continue to seek help, okay? And try to make less public appearances because of the fact that could trigger some things, you know? But other than that, like Miller, he's made the bed, now Miller got to lay in it, okay? And I'm definitely doubtful that he would be facing any charges, you know. And that comes to show, you know, like a number of celebrities, even though they're not above the law, but at the same time, the law doesn't always catch up with them thanks to different lawyers, members of the jury, so on and so forth, okay? Now, it's also interesting because of the fact that this past year, there's been several flash reshoots of the movie, okay? It's not canceled. It's still going to be released, all right? back like over in 2023. But however, Ezra Miller still has an opportunity to go ahead and get self straightened out and go ahead and continue to, seek help and continue to seek help. Okay. So it says here, having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, and this is his statement when he apologized back in August. Having recently gone through the intense crisis, I now understand that I am suffering complex mental health issues and have begun ongoing treatment. So basically, we have Miller. He's been apologetic. I'm not sure if it was from him or if it was his, his assistant or anybody else, But if I were Miller, just continue with seeking help. Continue with also staying away from different people who will trigger this behavior, as well as look to explore many options of furthering and continuing to get that help, because of the fact that when you stop receiving help, even when you think that it's all over and everything, you got a high chance of relapsing. Okay. You want to make sure that the whole thing is gone, everything's gone, it's all done with and over with. Okay. Hope that Miller would do some self-examination. All right. That way Miller will be out there and back on top. Okay. But other than that, let me know your thoughts in the chat below, and comments below. And also, if you feel that I went wrong anywhere, go ahead and let me know that as well. And if you enjoy the content, or if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash the like button and share it everywhere on social media. And also, don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you like the content I put out there, and click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.